None of these guys. I had all these Senate people on, including Blake, several times, by the way. The guy got better every time he was on. They weren't talking about the election results of 2020. They're talking about inflation. They're talking about crime. They're talking about the border. They're talking about drugs.
That's right.
My point is, why are people blaming Donald Trump? And by the by, Trump won many of these races, and he may win a couple more. Pennsylvania didn't work, but a lot of others did. I don't get this, Carrie. You see what I'm saying? Why is everyone just slamming Donald Trump yesterday and especially today?
It's hard to believe, but there are still Republicans who don't want him to run again. I would be thrilled if he runs again. I hope he does. We need him to get in and clean up what Joe Biden has screwed up. But nobody wanted to talk about the 2020 election because the fake news made us feel terrible if we did talk about it. I can tell you, Larry, that I was on the campaign trail for 525 days. That's what Arizonans are talking about. And look what happens when we don't address problems with our elections. We end up with another election that's not run well. So we're going to deal with that. I think they want to have a little war within the Republican Party. I don't think that's smart. We've got great candidates. Ron DeSantis is great. Kristi Noem is great. We've got a strong Governor Youngkin. We're going to have a strong Kari Lake. And we have an incredible President Donald J. Trump. I hope he runs again. There's a lot of years for everybody else to run. We'll see what happens. But I'm not going to bash President Trump. He was one of the greatest presidents we ever saw. And I think maybe they're hoping he doesn't run and they want to see somebody else run. I'm a big believer that President Trump is the leader we need right now.
Well, it's just an odd story. As you know, I worked for Trump for 3 years. I mean, it's just a very odd story. Nobody wants to mention his accomplishments, his achievements, how well he managed the economy, how well he managed energy independence and foreign policy. They're all throwing that out the window. And, okay, Pennsylvania was not the best moment. I get that. Trump himself gets that. But I'm just saying, why all of a sudden is everyone pounding the poor guy to death? I mean, he did a lot of good things for this country.
I'll tell you why they're doing it, because he's probably going to announce he's running and some people don't want him to, but I don't think that's going to stop him. He did amazing things for this country. His America First policies had every group of citizens doing better. Didn't matter what your skin color was, didn't matter what your zip code was. We were riding high under President Trump. The country was in better shape. He ended wars. He didn't start any wars. He had brought peace to the Middle East. Our 401ks were looking pretty good. And if you look at your retirement savings right now, I talked to many retirees who said, Carrie, I just retired. I might have to go back to work. My retirement savings has shriveled up. It's dried up under Joe Biden. And we need somebody to get us out of the jam we're in. President Trump did it once before. I think he would be a great candidate. We'll see what happens in 24. Who knows? But all I know is we need a solid person to take the place of Joe Biden, because we can't handle much more of that guy.
Anyway, Kari Lake, thank you for coming on. Good luck in the next couple of days. You're going to make it. I know you will. I have nothing but confidence. I hope Blake Masters comes with you. Anyway, thanks much.